Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to 2016. It is the 1st of January and I wanted to go ahead and get filmed for you my December empties, and in this video at the end I'm going to announce my totals for the whole time that I've been doing empties, and that has been since I started this channel in July. The only disclaimer I do want to make is that I make the claim that this is since July, but I did have empties that I had been collecting since before I started my YouTube channel in July. But that being said, everybody's doing their yearly totals for empties, and all of the products that I used up starting with July or August empties that I did were products that were used up in 2015. So it still counts. It's just that this is the totals from the time that I started collecting empties. So I guess I can just consider it my 2015 empties goal, and kind of, I say it's from July, so it sounds like it's a lot from just July to now, but some of it was probably some of the months previous. So that's the only disclaimer I want to make. I want to go ahead and get into this and be as quick as possible. I am going to do my little meh scale that I've adopted from Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm going to try and go through that pretty quickly and not waste too much time. I got to get this video filmed quick. I am working today. This weekend is my weekend on call, so again, it's been very, very busy. I'm trying to get my videos up with as much quality behind them as possible, and I'm struggling with that. So do the best we can with this video, and 2016 will be a better year all around for me. I'll be better organized. That's the other thing I want to say, is that I'm not quite sure if I got some numbers muddled up. What I did is I just went through every empties video and I just totaled everything up. I wanted to divide everything by what was in projects, and I was doing some totals for total used up in the project in my project videos, so I don't want it to get confused if anybody's kind of seeing totals in both. I'm really just going off of my empties totals, which does include everything that I've used up in projects so far, including one product that is from my 14 by February 14th that I have not announced, that I have not actually updated in a video, so I didn't want to put it in an empties, but the totals do include that product. It's just one product, so, but everything else should have been shown in empties, and anything that I just did in my 15 by the end of 2015, which will go up before this video, is going to be in this video. So everything I have shown in projects have been in empties. So like I said, that's where I just went off of my empties totals for the year in the time that I've been filming empties videos. So that's it. Let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm not going to go through these products in the order that they're in my book, so I might kind of have to search for, you know, kind of where I put it. I do have an idea of what I feel about these products, but I'm still new to this little mess scale. So anyways, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. The first product I have is my MAC Aquatic Perfume. This was in my 6 by Christmas All MAC edition. I had not finished it up quite yet, but I did finish it up just yesterday, which was the 31st of December. So I was like, just eking in at the end there, but I did finish this up. No surprise how I feel about this. This is one of my holy grail perfumes and a definite repurchase for me. I would say 10 all the way, even though I haven't repurchased it yet. I will be repurchasing it when I use some other perfumes up. Okay, the next product I have is no stranger to these empties videos. This is my Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous. Again, no surprise how I feel about this product. I absolutely love this product for a setting spray, but I have been trying a new one out that is right around the same price point, just a little bit cheaper, but it does have less product. So I'm hoping to do a review for that sometime soon. It is the Wet n Wild one that they just released. I'm not sure of what it's called, but it's in a little white bottle. So that is used up. I think that's probably like my 4th or 5th in my empties videos. The next product that I have used up is this L'Oreal Youth Code Day Lotion SPF. I've had this for a while. I'm pretty sure that the SPF in this was expired, so I did just use this at night. I mixed it with an oil, my Tarte my Tarte Maracuja oil, and I gave this a 3 on the scale. It was okay. It has SPF, so it would be good to use during the day, but it's like $13 for this small little bottle, and I do have an SPF from Tarte that I can just mix in with other moisturizers, and I don't really have a need for a daytime SPF moisturizer right now, so I gave it a 3 on the scale. The next product I have is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner, and I'm seeing that there's just a little bit of product left in there. I might go ahead and use that up tonight, but I did not enjoy this at all. I gave this a 0. It's very expensive. It's $15. It has like an herbally scent to it, and I just didn't feel like it did anything for my skin at all, so I wouldn't repurchase this. The next several products, I'm going to save the makeup products for the end, and I'm just going to go through the rest of these. The next product I have is the Biore Revitalize 4-in-1 Self-Foaming Cleanser. I gave this a 0. They don't have this out on the market, I don't think, or they repackaged it, reformulated it, replaced it with a different product or something. But I have other other face washes that I like even better, and I do have another one of these that has the micro beads in it, and it's kind of going off, and I was trying to use it up. The scent's not great. It's probably not the greatest thing to put on my skin, and I'm actually going to toss that out too. It's not empty, but I'm going to toss that out because it does have those micro beads in it that have now been banned in the United States, so I am going to let go of that as well. But for now, this is in my empties, and I would not repurchase this. The next product is the CVS Nail Polish Remover, and this is the one that has the little foam in there. You could stick your finger in there, or it's got this little thing. This is like saturated with nail polish now. Even though it does have remover in it, it's very slimy and disgusting, and there's a lot of like polish remover in here, and I don't know if I should remove the foam and just use the polish, but I've used it so much and I got some really good use out of this. I have a whole bottle of acetone remover. I'm just gonna let this go. I like this delivery system, but I like the Q-Tex version better. I don't remember where I was because I got a phone call, but I was saying that I do enjoy this delivery system. There's one from Q-Tex, I think, that I like a little bit better than this particular one, but I do prefer this to the pouring acetone out onto, you know, something to wipe off your fingers. So I'm going to let go of that one. And I would repurchase that kind of delivery system, not necessarily that one. The next product I have is a Black Cherry Merlot hand soap, and again, no surprise, I've had this in an Empties before. This is like a holy grail scent for me. I really enjoy the hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. I did just recently stock up, and that included like 3 or 4 of this particular scent. I was actually afraid that they were getting rid of this, but I was very excited to see it again and not just in their semi-annual sale. So this is a 10 because it has already been repurchased for me. The next product I have is a little funny. This is the Gillette Deodorant Clean, and no, this wasn't my husband's. My husband does not enjoy the gel type of deodorant, and I did get this way back when I was couponing. I really enjoyed this scent. I kind of like to smell like a man sometimes. It kind of comforts me in a weird way. So I did enjoy this. I can't say that I would repurchase this for myself. If I had these laying around, I would use. So I rated it at a 2 or a 3 just because I do enjoy the product, but I wouldn't repurchase. So maybe I should rate it at like a 5 because I do enjoy the product. It's just not at the repurchase level for me. The next product I have is the Moroccan Oil Treatment Light. This used to be a holy grail thing for me. I really enjoy the scent of this. I would definitely repurchase this. I'm going to put it at an 8 because there are some other hair products that I really like, leave-in treatments and things. They're not oils, but I feel like they kind of do the same thing for me. But I really enjoy this scent. I enjoy the softness that it gives to my hair when I use it. So it's an 8 for me. So the next product I have, again, is a little bit of a weird one, but this is the Axe Revitalizing Shower Gel. Again, weird because this isn't something my husband was using. He really doesn't like body wash too much. So I had purchased these for him thinking he would use them, and he didn't, but he would always tell me he really enjoyed the scent whenever I would use it. It smells like cologne. We all know what Axe smells like, and I really enjoyed this scent and just wanted to make sure it didn't go to waste. So I enjoyed this. It's a generic body wash, but I enjoyed the scent. I did rate this at a 3 just because, again, it's not something that I'm probably ever going to repurchase. Just wanted to use it up and get it out, but I did enjoy the scent. The next product is exciting for me. This is the It's a 10 Miracle Plus Keratin leave-in treatment. I've been trying to use this up for quite a bit, but I did start this way up here. So this was in one of my first Project Use It Up kind of videos that I was doing on a monthly basis, and it is finally used up. This is a 5 for me. Like I said, with the Moroccan oil, I have some other products, leave-in conditioners, that I prefer over this, but I enjoyed what this did to my hair as well, but I just don't find enough of a difference from the other products that I really know that I love and want to repurchase when I use this product. So I rated it at a 5. It is very expensive. This bottle is $25, so it is a very expensive product, and that's another reason why I am choosing to probably not repurchase this. The next product is a total fail product for me, and this is the Develop 10 Nail Polish Thinner. This I had purchased to thin out my L'Oreal Acid Watermelon nail polish that I have, or I had in my Project Polish, and one, it said 3 drops to thin it out, and I used like 3 whole cap dropperfuls, and it still wasn't thinning the product out. And then it did this. That doesn't look funny, except that this is the dropper. This is the little pipette squeezy thing, and it totally, I don't pull on this bottle like this that would pull this out. It's just something about squeezing the dropper. It would pull the plastic that's, underneath. It would pull at it. It would stretch it, and then it broke the seal, and then so it's just a poorly designed package. It was dumping everywhere. It's acetone, so even though I just kind of left it upright, it was still evaporating out of here, and it's just total fail product for me. Would not repurchase. If I could make it negative numbers, I would. But I would like to try polish thinner if I can find a different one. That was the only one they had at Ulta, which I also thought was a little crazy that they only had one polish thinner. The next product is these Swispers cotton rounds or cotton pillows. These I had purchased hoping that they would replace my Shiseido cotton pads, but there's only 100 of these in here, and there's something like 175 in the Shiseido, and this was like $4, between $3 and $4, and the Shiseido is only $9.50. And other than the trip that it is to Sephora, I would rather use those. So I think I made these like a 3 because I would buy these in a pinch if I needed to, but I don't prefer them. They're a little bit thicker, and I feel like they absorb way more product. And I also feel like whatever you're wiping off of your face kind of sits on the surface of this, if that makes any sense. Or if like I'm trying to apply something to my face, it like sits on the surface. It doesn't sink in. So I feel like it's got some sort of a barrier on it for some reason, almost like it wicks moisture away rather than absorbing. So they're just a little odd, but I would use them in a pinch. They do work. They're also smaller. They're a little bit smaller, and I feel like I get more off of my face or my eyes when I'm using the Shiseido cotton pads or whatever. The next is also kind of a holy grail for me. This is the Olay Fresh Effects Everything Off. When I do use makeup remover wipes when I go away, or when I just want to take my eye makeup off really quick and easy and then wash my face, I prefer this brand. They're nice and wet. I like the scent. They're a good price point. They're like anywhere between $2.99 and $3.99 for 25 towelettes at my local drugstore, my local grocery store. So this is kind of a holy grail for me, and I would repurchase those. I already have, so I would rate those at a 8, between an 8 and a 10, probably a 10. I have two more. The next two, this is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana White, and I do enjoy this scent, and this is just a little perfume sample. This is the Shiseido, some sort of cleanser from Shiseido that I got as a sample. Nothing special, wouldn't repurchase. Again, nothing special to even show you, but wouldn't repurchase. Everything else from here on out is makeup, and I'm going to try and go through it pretty quick. Some items you've already seen. The MAC Hot and Naughty Lash. I have repurchased this before in the past. I would rate this at an 8 to a 10, but I don't have any need for mascara right now, so I am not going to repurchase. This is my MAC Feed the Senses lipstick, and this is like my holy grail lipstick color. Unfortunately, it is limited edition, but I do have a backup. I would rate this at a 10. The next product is my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation. This I rated probably about an 8. I would repurchase this if I had a need for foundation, but I don't. So I really enjoyed the way that this mattified my face. Throughout the day, I did get a little bit oily, but that's just my skin. But I did really enjoy the way this looked on my skin, and the color match was good, so I would repurchase that. The next product is my MAC Zoom Fast Black Lash. I don't know. I rated this at a 5. I do enjoy this. I like what it does for my eyelashes, but I don't have any need for mascara, so I won't be repurchasing this. This is just obviously a sample size. The next product I have is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Totally finished. I would probably rate this at an 8. I would repurchase this in the future, but I do have some other products that I can use in place of this that I would like to get out of my collection before I repurchase Painterly. I do have a couple of other paint pots from MAC, so based on that, I would rate this at like an 8, maybe a 10, but I would rate it at an 8 for sure. The next several products are all eyeliners. The first is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in the color black. I really enjoy this. This is my favorite from the drugstore. It's very black. It makes a great line, and I would rate this at a 10. I do have the brown version of this, and I would repurchase this. Actually, I do. I still rate this at a 10. It's holy grail as far as drugstore for me. The next is MAC Graph Black. I would probably rate this at a 5. I would repurchase this perhaps in the future. I do like that it is a roll-up. I do like this in my waterline. It is quite black, but I don't have any need for any eyeliners right now, so I'm not going to repurchase. The next is the Marc Jacobs Blacker Highliner. When this was brand new, I really, really, really enjoyed this. This was very black, very creamy, looked really great in my waterline, stayed there, but it dried out very quickly, and this is just a mini. So I would not repurchase these Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon liners. If I got it as a point perk, or I could use 100 points for it, I would do that, but I wouldn't repurchase the full size. The next product I have is the NYX Wonder Pencil in the color Light. Totally use this up. I probably would not repurchase this. I do enjoy having this kind of a concealer in my routine sometimes, but it's a little bit cumbersome. I can do kind of the same thing without having to have a high maintenance routine of putting this on and then putting another one over it. I wouldn't repurchase, but I did enjoy it. So I would probably rate it at like a 3. The next product is my MAC Prep and Prime in the color Radiant Rose. This is a 3 for me. I enjoy the product, I enjoy the concept, but I would not repurchase this particular one. I feel like the ones from Maybelline or L'Oreal, the Dream Lumi in the brightener shades in the drugstore, do the exact same job for a cheaper price, so I would not repurchase this. And the very last product that I have in my empties this month is the Tarte Dollface Blush. And I would rate this at an 8 just because I enjoy the Tarte formula. I did enjoy this color. I do have this in another palette, but I really enjoy the Tarte formula, and I like the minis. I like this size of blush. So I would repurchase Tarte products in general, Tarte cheek products in general. I would repurchase a value set with maybe a couple of these in it. So this is an 8 for me. So that is it for my December empties. I'm sorry if it was a little rushed or went a little quick. I hope you guys had a really great year. I would really love to see your totals. I'm going to tell you mine here in just 1 minute, but I really would love to see your totals for the year as well as your December empties. So I really look forward to watching those December empties videos for you gals, and I haven't really been watching too many videos lately, so I'm a little behind. But I have used up in this year, pretty much since July, a total of, prepare yourself, $1,507.85. That is mind-blowing to me, and I have not purchased anywhere near that number this year. And I really started curbing my spending and stopping my spending at the July point, when I started doing these videos and project pans and things like that. So next year, what I plan to do is keep a very close total on makeup empties totals, skincare total amount of products used up, as well as keeping track of my amount of spending. And I will separate makeup spending from skincare spending, and then of course anything essential I will probably keep track of, but won't really be too much of a concern for me, because obviously things that you need in your skincare routine is going to be a repurchase for you. So I just got done watching XOXO Foodie's December empties while I was getting ready this morning, and she is doing something that I thought was really cool and something I'll have to define for myself over the next month because I haven't really thought much about it. But tentatively, I'm going to adopt her philosophy. For every $50 of used up product, she gives herself 5. And I'm not exactly sure if that's just to spend on makeup or just to spend on anything. So I'm going to kind of define those things for me, but I really like that idea, and I'm going to adopt it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and share with me down below the dollar amount of products that you've used up this year. I would really be interested in seeing that, but I am going to be watching your videos like I said. So thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Natalie, I guess we shouldn't have hit the dog pad over the nipple area. My nipples are all black now. What should I do? I dabbed it a little bit with some water, and call me 632-628. I hope you have a happy, healthy new year. And call me because I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to make the hole in the middle. Tell me what to do. Okay, bye-bye. You fucking cut a hole in the middle. Hey, what's up? What? Mm-hmm. What broke? Hey, what's going on? Well, yeah. Uh-huh. Right. The little end of what? Okay, the blue piece, or? I replaced it with a blue cap yesterday. Oh, that's the... Okay, did any of the rest of it break? Or just that blue part? Because there's more blue stuff in the IV supplies. There's more of those blue caps, if that's the only thing that broke. You can't screw anything else on. She's going to have to go to the hospital and have them fix that. She might even have to have a new one reinserted. I can't do anything at home with that. I mean, I can look at it when I come today and just make sure that that's what's going to happen, but I don't want her to be at risk for... you know what? I'm headed down to Jupiter. I'll stop by to my patient. Oh, it's the hose part? Oh! Oh, okay, then there should be another one of those. Yeah, there should be another... Yeah, there should be another one of those. And then the only thing we need... I was thinking the actual part in her arm. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. Then, yeah, there should be another tubing in there. Just make sure you prime that with a saline flush. Just hook a saline flush up to the end of that and squeeze some saline through it so it's not air. And then, yeah, you should be good. Yeah, exactly. Let me know if you have any trouble with that. And like I said, when I head down to Jupiter, if I'm not past the steward exit, I'll hop off and just come check it out. Alright. Oh, yeah, as long as there's one to replace it with, no problem. We may have to get an extra one from the pharmacy before we might have needed it before, but that's fine if we haven't replaced it today. It's no problem. Alrighty.